Okay, my name is Alexander Hester, as I've told you about 100 other speeches, but tonight I'm doing the drinking age, and most of us have heard the saying, we can fight for our country at 18, but not enjoy a beer. And I tried so hard to find the original person that used that quote, and I could not. Was 21 a smart drinking age? We've all seen this. If you ever seen a bar, or if you go to a restaurant that has a bar connected to it, you'll see this. And it's hard to state that no one under 21 should drink, because it has been proven that a little bit of wine or a little bit of any alcohol is actually good for you in moderation. But most of us are in college, and I doubt we all follow that. First off, what is alcohol? Dictionary.com states that alcohol is a clear drink that is made from corn, barley, grain, rye, or a beverage containing ethyl. How is that harmful? He was supposed to be behind that, but according to Kansas University, alcohol and other drug education services state that when a person drinks alcohol, about 20% is absorbed in the stomach, which goes in through the bloodstream, and then 80% is absorbed in the small intestine. The concentration of alcohol, type of drink, and whether the stomach is full or empty depends on how fast the alcohol is absorbed. Once the alcohol is absorbed into the tissue, it affects your mind and your body. And brain damage can be caused by addiction, which I don't know if any of you guys know anybody that's addicted to alcohol. I've got like 4 or 5 in my family, but they don't think they have a problem. So blurred vision is also a problem, blurred speech. There's a whole lot of impacts that it has on your body, but then again, just about anything that you abuse can be harmful to you. Even McDonald's can be bad for you if you take enough of it. Why is alcohol considered bad? According to Journal of American Medical Association, or known as JAMA, in 1997, unintentional injury was the leading cause of death for persons aged 1 to 34 years. Approximately 1/3 of deaths due to unintentional injury in the United States are estimated to be alcohol related. That means in 1997, most of us were pretty young. Most. I'm not saying you guys weren't young then too, I'm sorry. But that means in 1997, the majority of people that died were, it was due to drinking. And why 21? Why? I can tell you, coming from New York, in Canada it's 19. Why 21 in the United States? According to the federal law, the National Minimum Drinking Age Act of 1984, which is 23rd U.S. Congress Statute 158, was passed on July 17, 1984 by the United States Congress as a mechanism whereby all states would become thereafter required to legislate the age of 21 years as a minimum age for purchasing publicly and possessing alcoholic beverages. Which means in Indiana, we wouldn't have really gotten anything, would we? Nope. But in New York, it was 17. According to the government study, higher minimum drinking ages were associated with lower levels of alcohol use among high school seniors and recent high school graduates, even after multivariate controls. Lower levels of alcohol use were observed across a number of demographic variables. Lower levels of use persisted into the early 20s, and even after all respondents were of legal age, and lowered involvement in alcohol-related fatal crashes among drivers under 21 appeared due to lower alcohol consumption rates, in particular less drinking in bars or taverns. It's a nice little tavern. So who opposes? Many groups such as Choose Responsibility, or CR, Antheist Initiative, and the alcohol industry, which is no surprise that they would obviously want to market to a younger generation of people that already use or drink alcohol. they believe that young adults, and maybe some of you guys believe this too, many young adults should be able to drink responsibility and have their own choice. Not everybody out there is gonna just drink to get smashed. Maybe some people just want to have a beer every now and again. And according to the National Center for Statistics and Analysis, nighttime is the worst time for driving. Not just because of the fatigue. Sometimes you'll be driving behind a semi and you'll notice them hitting the rumble strips, and maybe you just fly by them because you're scared. But accidents are more likely to happen at night due to a lot of different variables, but drinking was actually one of them. And in conclusion, it has been proven that any substance, having a Big Mac every now and again, if abused, will have harsh side effects. I believe the drinking age should be lower, but with many teens out there still currently abusing alcohol, the law will remain to be what it is.